as one. Live and give as one. Under the same sun. I know feelings from the inside out without a doubt. Telling us to keep on moving. So keep on giving yourself that good love. And sing that song of freedom, freedom, freedom. We are the ones who carry the song of life.
Get it, Gigi?
Right. We are the ones who carry the song of life. Yes, we are. So lift yourself up, rise on to meet the light. Feel it when your heart goes blue.
You guys have to see the background. Go on.
Feel it when your heart
Goes bloom, bloom, bloom.
yeah. Oh, people, we got to move on up. Yeah, we got to keep on rising. We got to keep on rising. So don't wanna let you go be stopped. No, no, no. You got to keep on finding a better way for the rainy day. Cause now it's time that we plant our seeds. Yeah, we're moving.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste, divine family.
Hello, hello. You guys, get me shared out. Get us shared out. Carry the song of life. Hey.
We are the ones.
Carry the song of life.
Lift them high, yeah. Lift yourself up. Rise on to meet the light.
Hey.
Feel it when your heart
Goes bloom, bloom, bloom. You feel it when your heart goes bloom. Yes. Okay. Scoot on up here.
so easy.
Scoot on up here. I just flipped you around before we weren't even ready.
Are you gonna come back together?
Okay.
Or we all have the right to
You said namaste, Gigi.
Namaste, divine family. Good to see you all.
So give a little love to your brother and show a little care
To your sister.
cause now it is the time that we come.
Oh my goodness, gonna have to go buy more stars. Aw, thank you, my love. That feels good to know. Thank you. Okay. I text everybody, if you're watching replay, please hashtag replay. This is a very powerful download that's come in for me and Gigi. And we feel like it's necessary to share it with you all because we talk about it all the time. I mean, our conversations are so divine, y'all. They're so divine. And I wish that we can capture those because it's there's so much power in those divine moments, you know, just like there will be in this divine moment because we're going to be speaking from the heart. Everything that we're speaking from is from the heart. We don't have nothing written down. There's no scripts. I was just sharing us out. And the only thing that I'm going to look up is the definition of what we're going to be speaking about so that the analytical minds can decipher the truth.
Right. So what the dictionary basically says and what spirituality, how spirituality breaks it down.
Yes. Welcome to Sassong. Look at Tanya. Hi, babe. So let me Google really quick. What's the definition of, we're going to be speaking of love, and what does that mean? Why is it so important to know? We're going to be speaking about these things right now. Look, the dictionary. Look, this is what the analytical mind says. The dictionary says an intense feeling of deep affection. A tense feeling of deep affection. How do you respond to that?
Deep affection?
It's an intense feeling of deep affection.
That's in the physical.
That's in the physical, yes. So how do you feel about that?
You know, love has been described in so many different ways.
Hold on, I'll put something else on. Go ahead.
Described in so many different ways, it has become complex. You know, when love is very simple. We have been conditioned to think that love is only a doing towards like your career, having a career, you having something to offer in a relationship. When that is the physical, but it is beyond that. It is beyond this. So with love,
What is it?
what it is, we all come from love, okay? We call God love, okay? Its source is love, right? So that means your existence is love, okay? Because we all come from the one source, which is God, the infinite consciousness or awareness. So this is where love needs to start at, is to start with you, within your own being, within your own spirit. It needs to start there. Because if it doesn't start there, then it just becomes something tit for tat. Like, okay, you have this, I have that.
It becomes conditional.
Yeah.
It becomes very conditional. It becomes very conditional. Love is very conditional once it's personal.
Yes.
It's very conditional. But the love that he's speaking about is unconditional. It's timeless. It's formless. It can't be contained. It's ever growing. It's ever blossoming, ever blooming. This is what he's speaking about.
Yes.
The one
foundation.
is the foundation. It's first before I am.
Yes. It is what holds everything together. You know. And a lot of this has become mixed up because
Conditional is finite.
Yeah, it's finite.
Conditional is finite. Conditional love is finite. So it's like, I love you because of this.
Yeah.
I only love you if you can give me this,
Yes.
or you can offer me this. It's not unconditional. Unconditional doesn't need anything. Unconditional is just it loves regardless. It doesn't judge. It's just there. Right?
It's just there. It never judges. As a matter of fact, it never changes. You know.
And
love
so
is what it is. It produces. It represents itself as the pure form of love. Okay, and this is what we need to remind each other, or remind yourself, is that man, I come from the source of love. This way, I know myself as love. Okay, and this is how you keep everything together. In a relationship also, in a physical relationship, this is the foundation also of it, you know? And you look beyond all the physical things and you know this person or this being the same as yourself. You love yourself the same as you love that being because you see the same love in that being that you see in yourself. And that is from the one source. You know, I have to go back to that because, you have to get rid of all the other desires in a relationship. And
that's not love.
First, focus on the love that you have within yourself, your very presence. And that is divine. And you should remind yourself of this, all the time, every day, until you get it. And then there won't be such hardship or worry in a relationship. Or I have to be this way, or I have to appear to him this way, or she has to appear to me this way.
Old versions.
No, that's old conditioning, old versions. Love starts with you and you alone. And through that, you can spread this same love, and other beings that recognize this truth will see it within you. And that's the perfect way to enter into a relationship. Not my career, because usually it starts with I'm this, I'm a doctor, or and I do this and I do that, and that's what the person falls in love with. So-called falls in love.
It could be sex. It could be
Yeah.
you think that you're in love because this person has something to offer you,
Right.
and that's not where love starts.
And
Love
even-
starts within. within yourself, within your own divineness, knowing that you are that. And then we're able to share this experience with those that we want to share this experience with. And I think that's really important to know, because a lot of people were only in relationships because that person can offer them something, or they're in love with old versions of that person.
Yes. So if that being actually matures, and that other being hasn't matures, and still doesn't truly know what love is, it becomes judgment. Oh, you're not the same anymore.
Or if you gained some weight, or you lost some money, or and this is happening a lot because a lot of people are, going through divorce because they don't even know what love actually is. They just think that it's sex or money or status or becoming something. That's what we identify. Old versions of myself would identify that with love. And it's so important.
They say, go out and find love. Go out and find your lover.
Yes. Go find your wife. Go find your husband. Go find your lover. Go, all starts with deep conditioning from youngness. But if we can come back to ourselves and start, like Gigi said, start within, so that brightness shines so bright that you're attracting what you need, what you're manifesting into your life by your light. And I think that's very powerful, because we were talking in the car and I was like, and we just start speaking, and I was like, we need to really talk about this on Satsang, because I think that it's very important to know what love is. We always talk about self-love, you need self-love, or you need to take care of yourself. You need to marry your partner. You need to love. How is it to be a wife? How is it to be a husband?
And all these people are going to sell it to you in all different type of ways.
Yes, let me sell you something.
Instead of bringing you to your source. You have to be brought to the source first. Once you recognize it, you don't even need nothing else. You don't need a book, or you don't need no coaching. You'll recognize it, and you'll move on, and you'll act accordingly in life. And life will be joyful and peaceful for you, regardless of whatever situation that you're in. Excuse me. Whatever situation that you're in, you'll still be that love. The love that never changes. And that's presence itself. Fall in love with God, and God is presence. You are that same presence. You are that same love. Soak this in and carry it in your heart, not just in your ears. Just soak it up and leave the mind out of it for a minute and just listen, and you'll see that this love, it's there already. It's already there, and that's presence. The source of love lives within all equally. It's so beautiful. It has no judgment, none whatsoever. So you know where the judgment is coming from, right? It's coming from mind, because it doesn't know itself. All that wraps up the importance of it and everything, right? Yes. How to get through it? You fall in love with yourself. Just be exactly as you are.
Observe yourself.
Yes.
In nature.
Yes.
Observe nature in yourself.
Yes.
Because you are a part of that. We love you. We love you so much. Thank you, guys. Erica, hello, everybody hopping in. We love you.
Namaste, family. Everybody's gathered. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that it's really important to, and this is a powerful year for that. It's always a powerful moment for this. There's never, I mean, sometimes it's just time, you know, which is an illusion. It doesn't exist, but it's just patience with yourself, I guess. Patience with yourself, kindness to yourself. But I think it's a powerful year for people that are going to be. So when you awaken, you know this message. And there's no trying to find love. Because like Gigi said, it exists in everything. It exists in everything. You see it in everything. You see it in the trees growing. You see it in the beautiful flowers. You see it in the rain. You see it in the snow. You see it in the sun. You see it in the rainbows. You see it in your children. You see it in the person at the store. You see it in your animals. The animals. The teachers. The real teachers. They're the real teachers.
Yes, you just lose yourself within yourself. Meaning love even becomes before the person. Lose yourself within yourself. And just be the love that you are. It's perfect. Just like peace. Peace also over everything. And what is peace? True peace is peace for mind. And it's just, and it's activity all the time. Just to come to peace and just to be still. It's also love. Freedom is already there. See, all these things, they go together. Peace, freedom, and love. That is who you are.
I always get bored. I always get bored in nature. Am I just going to the wrong places? Who is the I that gets bored?
Yeah, who is the I that gets bored? It is mind that gets bored. When you go in nature, just look.
Observe.
Don't have any intentions about it. Just observe. Yes, like the goddess says.
Observe. Observe yourself in nature, in your nature in yourself.
Because when you say you get bored, you're looking for something to happen. You're like, I'm just sitting here, nothing's happening. It's like, no, that's not what it's about.
And that happens. I mean, people could do that and go sit in nature and be like, you know what? I'm really angry right now. I've been watching this tree for the last hour and it's really just not bringing me no peace. Is because you're going with expectations of something. You have to go and just observe. Observe. Be the observer. Be the witness.
I get lost when I go in nature because I get to hearing the bugs and the birds chirping and the water flowing.
Oh my gosh,
and
we get lost driving now.
It becomes a musical. It's like, oh my gosh, okay. I don't even have to say nothing after that. I just go within and stay there as long as I can. And even when I come out, I'm still the same.
He gets lost driving now. Both of us, like, we get in a trance now. I'm like, Gigi, we may have to have a driver because later in the future, we might have to have a driver because we get lost in a trance when we're driving. That's how we're, I think, meditative state that we are. So it's like I can be driving and just observing. It kind of creeps me out sometimes. I come back, I'm like, oh my God. Like, you know, but I'm already there. So just practice. Sahadana is a sacred Sanskrit. It's ancient, originating back in Egyptian times. Sanskrit, sacred Sanskrit is the original language. And during Sahadana means to practice.
Yes. Practice until you get it. Because once you get it, you're going to have full of laughter. Be full of laughter, I mean. Because oh man, it's so simple. Oh my gosh. Now my heart is open. You know, that's a big shift right there. all the noise and the activity of mind to silence of being, sinking within the love that you are. Just take these words and put it in your heart. You have to in order to understand. It's to be lost in the moment. That's what Goddess is talking about. You're lost in the moment. Sometimes we make odd turns and get lost every once in a while. Because it's so beautiful here in Washington, so it's very easy just to sink into the moment and just look. You're not even saying, oh, that's beautiful, oh man, it's so nice. Oh, no, you're just looking and you're just lost in the moment, just as the observer.
Mm-hmm. Silence is who you are. They be on you meditating behind the wheel. I'm gonna have to get a driver later on. I know that's the place where we're getting to. Gigi already needs a driver. I was driving it. He needs a driver already. But yeah, we're very careful. We're very safe. Very, very careful. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. Hi, Janice. Namaste, beautiful sister.
Namaste, family.
Namaste.
Imagine.
Is there any questions for us?
Do you guys have any questions for us?
I know we were absent for a little bit. Is there anything you guys would like to
We weren't absent.
Oh, I was.
We weren't absent. We were just on time. We're just on time. Do you guys have any questions for us? First time, you guys are beautiful souls. Thank you so much, Ellie. It's just a reflection. I just wanted to share. Any views on Gaia Sophia? We have no idea what that is, Jake. We don't have any views on anything. We know nothing.
Oh, we're just here to show you where peace is, where love is. That's it. That's the truth.
I have no idea what that is. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, Erica, it's your first time? Thank you. Make sure you like and follow. I do. We'll be doing satsangs. Sign up for the text alerts if you want to come back to satsang. I don't know what that is, honestly. Want me to scroll back up? Do you know what that is?
No.
Do you guys have any questions for us on love? If not, I'm gonna have Gigi start on anything. It doesn't have to be on love. It can be on anything. Any questions you guys have for us?
You see, the topic of love is very simple.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was wanting to share about the duck Mallard. I feel very connected with you. Aw, thank you, beautiful sister. It's just a connection to yourself. as we're reflections of each other, divine reflections of each other. I have a male and female duck that has been visiting my pool. This is the last couple days and cover is still on the pool, but it's been happening. I'm confused, Carrie. Thank you, thank you. The cover was still on.
So they were just visiting.
They were just visitors?
Yeah, they were just visiting.
Like your thoughts. Like your thoughts. They're just visitors, guys.
Yeah, thoughts are not who you are.
She just wanted to share. Oh. I just have been feeling love. By observing the ducks? That's good.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Just to watch them and their behaviors is beautiful.
Ellie.
It's like music.
Ellie says, I've been married for 34 years and I feel no connection with my husband. I feel he's too cold or relationship's getting old. Or you're in love with the old version of your husband.
Yes.
You have to love everything. You have to love everything. I mean, I'm not saying, okay, love is not conditional. It's not conditional. It's not like, okay, so this is what we have came in and we're conditioned to do is if our wife gains weight or our husband loses his job, no longer able to financially support us, we don't love them anymore. We're like, nope, it never was love. Then it never was love. It never was love now, because if it was love, none of that would matter. And we're so conditioned and so programmed to believe that we just talked about this, about sex being love, about money being love, time being love.
So in essence, you guys need to come together and say, we need to put love first. And figure this out. Because all else is just judgment, and that's mine. Come together in love and speak about love. And you guys should, connect, I'm not saying that it's going to happen instantly. But put love first. Forget all the other priorities or what he is or what you are. Put love first. And like the goddess says, you have to drop all those other things and just put love first.
Yeah, he's right. You gotta put love first, and you have to really drop any old ideas that you have about your partner, because we all shift and we all grow and we all evolve. I mean, some of us may take forever, it might be 87, 89, and you just finally click, like, okay, I'm gonna stop drinking out at the club, or, you never know, like, it could be that old and you're just now getting it. But we do all have growth and we do all have evolution, and we're not always in the same chapter. We're not always in the same chapter. And that's okay. Be okay with that with your partner. That's unconditional. That's love, y'all. That's unconditional love. Be okay with that. That new version of your partner. And if you're not, then there needs to be some changes, because you love yourself enough. You love yourself enough to know. And so we're just going to bring the message back to come to know yourself. Who are you? Who are you without any of that? Who are you without this house? This spouse,
love.
This idea of the idea of love. Who are you without even the idea of love? Love.
Because God is the source of love.
This is your experience.
Yes. Love, it knows itself just like your presence. It knows itself. That's it. There's no judgment there. So that's an easy correction when you go into topics about love. If it goes into what you have or goes and think further than I am love and all I choose is love, then it becomes something else. You know, stay on the positive path of love. Yeah. See beyond everything physical and just see the love and embrace it. So when you embrace it, you're embracing all the inequalities and perfections at the same time. You're embracing everything. And both it has to both work this way. You know, both of you guys have to be this way. Or one's going to continue just to judge, and the other may get it, you know. But that one that gets it, either it's going to become, okay, this person doesn't get it, maybe I can try to show them what this love is. And then sometimes even in relationship where they don't, you know, and that's, guys can part, but you part still in love with yourself. So there's no anger, oh, I'm never going to talk to that person ever again, or I can't be around it, because you're still not loving yourself. You're judging and you're producing hate. So all that has to be dismissed and just replace everything with love. That may not sound easy, but it's not easy to the mind because it's so judgmental in everything. Oh, I just can't love everything. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And this all starts with loving yourself. It is that simple. And we all had to go through trials and tribulations, different paths, and bumpy roads, but when you find that love, there is no more bumpy roads. There's only love that remains. Just like when you empty yourself of your character, only your presence remains, and that presence is love. This is the fundamentals, yeah. And I'm a very simple being. I can't use big words and stuff like that, but it's simple. It's very, very simple to love yourself. It's not all about, okay, to love myself, let me go buy me a brand new Gucci purse, or let me go put on a ton of makeup, or let me, you know what I mean? It's not all about that either. If you wake up in the morning, hair is nappy, and you want to just go get a cup of coffee and stuff like that, go do it. Don't worry about other people's judgment. Most of us are scared of that's our big fear. Oh, I have to look a certain way to go somewhere. You're not loving yourself. Look a certain way because you love yourself. Not because I have to go in front of her or him and I have to act a certain way. That's just pretending. That's not love. Love presents itself how it is, just the same way as your presence. I am. It never changes. Love itself never changes. This is the truth.
Well, speak it then. Go on, Gigi. I told him he's gonna come live every sat song. Maybe I'll just be his guest appearance because he's dope. He's good. He knows. He's knowing. Very divine. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that we both awoken within a minute of each other. It felt like, it was just like, what? But me and Gigi have been together for 25 years. 25 years, y'all. So, Gigi, This is real good. Thank you, Erica. Gigi, you got beautiful words. Gigi is beautiful.
You guys are beautiful. Thank you. But lots of love.
Yeah. We're so grateful. We're so grateful.
Yes, obstacles and stuff are going to come up. Certain things are going to come up where you can't, where it seems like it's hard to share love. But it's not. It's not. It's just a confusion of mind presenting itself in a different way. You can always come back to love. And when I mean come back to love, it's like we go off into our dream. We go off into the mind. We do our day-to-day, all that different stuff. But my advice to you is to remain present through all that. Because when you're remaining present, you are recognizing what love is. You are being that love. And some may say, how can I be present and be in the mind? You're observing the mind anyway. You're observing the mind while you're present anyway. I'm here to tell you you're always present. It's just the activity of the mind that takes you away, okay? The body, where is it going? Where is my voice going? I'm not moving anywhere, but the mind is moving. Even when we say I have a 5 o'clock appointment, I know it's really not a 5 o'clock appointment. It's just that I am going with the play of life. I know I'm not going anywhere. It is the mind always in movement. Just like in Zen. Zen, it literally means the absence of mind.
No, I'm just watching you. I'm just watching you. They said, I love you guys, your energy is beautiful. You're blessed to have him. I am blessed. I am so blessed. Thank you, Gigi. You are beautiful. Wow, that's beautiful, strong love. Thank you, Jess and Gigi. Thank you, beautiful words. Sending you love and light. We receive.
We receive and turn it right back to you. It's recycled. Same love.
It's recycled.
Same love. It's beautiful.
That is beautiful. It's recycled.
This is your massage therapy, is to relax from the mind. Do your day-to-day, every day, but always come back to yourself. That's meditation.
So if Zen is when the absence of the mind, what we label as crazy is a blessing.
Yes, yes, yes. Because other beings will probably think that something's wrong with you. But that's just their mind. And you remain in your heart and laugh. Probably don't even respond.
Stay in your own bliss and your own splendor.
Yes, stay there. And just talking about...
And don't judge, just observe. Just observe.
Just observe, yes.
Be the witness.
Yes.
And sometimes it's hard to do because, trust me, I know from experience, sometimes it's hard to do. And you can always come back to self, though. There's always, and the more that you practice, the more sadhana that you do, the more that, but you are no practice. This is what Gigi tells me. You are not practice. You are not practice. This is something that you're doing to coming back to yourself. Like sadhana means to practice. Practice coming back to yourself, whatever that feels like to you, whatever that looks like to you, whatever is a soft, gentle reminder to come back to yourself, your essence of love. It could be working with a crystal. It could be smelling some flowers. It could be observing nature. It could be drinking a certain type of tea. It could be washing the dishes. It could be dancing. It could be a certain song. It could be sitting in silence. It could be, there's different forms of coming back to self that we can use. Singing, it could be anything that is a gentle reminder to come back to source, to self. Not to come, I wouldn't say come back, because there's no coming back, because you're already that, but...
Yes. It's just the way we speak, it's just a reminder, you know? Because, like I was saying, the mind is moving, right? So you're going with that. So you feel like you're in time. But when you come back from the mind's movement, you realize, okay, I'm here, I'm present, I'm love. And that becomes effortless. And when it becomes effortless, there's no more need for practice or sadhana. You got it. And you act accordingly with life. You see yourself as life. And that's all you see. I forget his name, but you know, I sent you the video yesterday. It was OG, the African. He was like, when the universe chooses you and
to put on these magic
put
glasses.
on the magic glasses, there's rules to it. He says,
Tell him.
You see things the way they are. You see things exactly the way they are. And the only way to get to others to see it is to point to it. You can't take off the glasses and give it to them because they won't understand. They already have the glasses on. They're just looking beyond the glasses into the physical world only. But if you lean back and just be the witness, you have the magic glasses on and you're just looking, you're just witnessing. Because the magic glasses is the witness. It is awareness. It is what you are. This is the primary experience of all beings. His presence, His love, and freedom. Turn this into your daily routine. Switch the button from judgment to love. And that's all I accept. And that's all I am.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, baby.
Singing, dancing to remember exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. More yes. And more no. Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. We love you. We love you so much. I was like covering your light.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Thank you, Evelyn. You know what? Our daughter told us that today too. She's like, and Lorenzo tells us all the time. He's like, oh my God, I just love you guys together. Because we dance around our house. We light it up here. We dance probably more here in this area You guys don't even know about it, but we be here jamming in the crystal room. We just be getting it, and to our favorite highest vibration frequencies, and we love it. We love it. Every day we are in Sahadana. We're in, we're in
just the divine
presence, yeah. And it's a beautiful place to be. It's the best place I've ever been. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I love it. I love every second of it. I love every second of it. Even I'm on my moon cycle. I'm loving that. And I'm like, yes, no,
acceptance.
Every single, even in the sickness and the illness and there's grace in that. There's beauty to be seen in that. Grace to be seen, grace in that. So I'm just grateful. I feel so peaceful listening to you guys. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Erica. I felt it was needed. I was like, oh gosh, we were in the car driving. I swear, you guys, if we can record here, it would be powerful. We just don't. We can't. Like we're in the moment, and sometimes we don't have our phone on us and it's down, and we're just capturing this beautiful moment, yeah. And I wish that we could record them for you guys. And this was it. This was love. It was like, you know what? He had said something. I said, you know what? This is a good topic to talk about, because a lot of people don't know what love actually is. They just think that it's something that it isn't. And this is a lot of problems with identifying as that, because it creates a lot of problems.
So now you can,
in the matrix,
look at your spouse or the person that you love. Just, my love, we need to just put love first in everything, and everything will be okay. And I bet you get a positive reaction. Yeah, that's very true. And is that powerful? Now, just speaking about love, it totally calms the mind. And that's meditation. You see, you didn't have to go into a trance or close your eyes. You simply notice yourself or remember yourself. That's meditation. And it becomes effortless. You walk in meditation. Speak in meditation. Everything is meditation. And that meditation turns into yourself, which is just pure awareness, pure love. Yeah.
Jennifer says, Erica says, pain is my power. Jennifer says, what we focus upon becomes our reality.
Yes. This is speaking about pain. Allow pain to be. Just like you allow your being to be present. You're present. Pain comes, you witness it. Sometimes it's not, you can't bear it. You have to, take certain meds or whatever, but know that pain is not who you are. Suffering is not who you are. These things happen to the body. And this is why the body responds in its type of way. It responds with healing itself. The body always wants to be well. And naturally, God's presence, it heals the body. But there may be bumps through there. It's not always the greatest feeling. And I have this down, when things happen to the body, catch a cold, you get hurt or something, I I don't really say too much. The body's down. You get rest, you heal, you come back. And you're still that same love.
Shannon says everything is meditation.
Yes.
That's why the world teaches us about love. Illusions. I'm dealing with fibromyalgia and more. She was talking about what we were saying about being conditioned.
Yeah, so there's a number of ways that you can recognize this love. It's just by being present, seeing the world how it is. Some of these things they drop.
It's okay. It's okay. He was worried. He was like, oh my gosh, because he's always in meditation, right? So it's like sometimes he'll be focused on one thing, just like driving. I mean, he'll be focused on one thing and then it just drops because it's in that moment. And I was like, that's all, everything's divine. That's all divine. It's okay. It comes back. It's because it's coming from the heart. So it's not like it's written down.
Yeah, I'm not just talking just to be talking.
Recognizing the beauty in all things. Yes. I have fibromyalgia, but it doesn't have me.
That's right. That's right.
That's true, Carrie.
That's right.
Look at Carrie.
That's right.
So what do you want them to practice this week? I heard you say something about practicing something. Oh, loving, replacing love, replacing judgment with love.
Yes.
That's what he wants you guys to practice this week.
Replacing judgment with love.
And telling your partners, let's put love first.
Yes. Yes. And also be in silence. Just spend a divine moment with yourself every day. And just go into silence. This is the best meditation. Zen, they have a lot of the monks and stuff. They line up against the wall and they just stare at the wall. They don't identify with anything. It's just straight silence and looking at the wall. And a lot of people become liberated that way because after all the physical things and desires and wants has vanished, presence remains. And you stay there. And this is one of the best ways that you can come out of meditation and just be meditation. Meditation has been made into so many different acts, so many different meditations that you are basically trying to manifest things all the time and you're still within your mind. You're not getting any peace. You're not receiving freedom. So we're showing you the true art of meditation is to know yourself. There's no books behind it, no training, just practice. Practice until there is no practicing.
Ask questions until there is no asking questions. Jennifer says, oh my God, Gigi, that was profound.
You're all so beautiful beings. Just trying to spread the love, that's all. My divine family.
Gigi is working on his second book, and it's gonna be lit.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be lit.
It's
And
just about finished.
he's been speaking this book for at least 4 months now. Speaking all of these. He's been carrying around this little microphone and speaking all these beautiful messages that come in, his downloads, everything that comes in at that moment. He's been speaking them for at least 4 months, and that's going to be translated into a book for y'all. So
it won't be a story this time like the first book. It'll be the pointings. The pointings to truth. And yes.
so excited for him.
And if there's any testimonies or anything, you guys, basically any testimonies, I can add this to my book, because I have a few testimonies that are really enlightening from other beings that have recognized the truth, and they'll be in that book with their testimony. So if you guys have any testimonies, I will be honored to add you into the book.
He's being modest. He has people from India and Haiti, and yes. So all that mental chatter I'm doing, it. He already seen the first part of your question, Jennifer. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to show you guys my boobs. I'm just shorter than Gigi, so, or maybe I am. No, I'm playing. So all that mental chatter, am I doing it right? Am I going deep enough? Is counterproductive. The goal of meditation is peace. That's it. Just being. Absolutely, Jennifer.
Oh, yes. That's it. Just be.
Oh, it's going to be. It's going to be bigger. Bigger and better, baby. Bigger and better. Yeah, the first book was just like a little slice, not even the whole experience, but just a little slice of him. Just a little slice of him. And where he came from and who he is now. Well, you guys are going to see who he is now in his next book, because it's all captured in the now. Thank you guys for the stars. I look taller than him. I'm not. I'm so shorter than him.
Yes.
I'm so shorter. Look. Let's stand up for a second, and then I'm going to let you go get into meditation. I'm so much shorter than him. Look at this.
It's really tall.
He's tall. I'm such a shorty. Yeah, his book is going to be very powerful. And I heard some of it. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, I was just freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm so proud of him. He's come into himself. Well, it's always been there. It's just been a distraction.
Yes.
He's a little bit different. His awakening started when he was younger. And if you have the first book, you know when. You know when that awakening started. You guys, I'm going to let him, you want to guide them into meditation? Do you guys have any more questions for us before I leave? Or you can even ask Gigi. I told him that he needs to do satsang. I'm just here for support. But it's more powerful because both of us are here and we're with y'all. But he is perfectly divine by himself. He's beautiful. He's beautiful.
Yes, I tell my beloved she has a brilliant mind. She knows how to make the mind work for her. And that's the beauty in it. Is that the mind can be like it's an enemy, but it's not. You can make it work for you. It will remain spontaneous, but you can make it work for you. And my beloved, she knows to do that she's very good at that. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Yes.
Give me kisses. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys, maybe next time you will have a question. Thank you, Jennifer. She said, I can't wait to read it. You're divine and beautiful together. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. I love you. Okay. I'm going to turn you guys around. We are going to be talking about probably in the next, I don't know, month or two or so, about where we're going to be hosting our next retreat.
Yes, it's that time.
It's that time. It's that time. Okay. I'll let you turn them around if you want.
Okay.
All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow night or Friday night for more crystals.
Yes, divine beings. Before I turn the camera around. Excuse me. Those who are new, that haven't been to the satsangas, that I'm pointing to an awareness within us that its presence, it never changes. And it's not recognized as divine. It's recognized as a person, the presence of a person. And this is conditioning. This is the conditioning with majority of beings in this world, is that there's an attachment to the activity of mind. And through this activity of mind, we have forgotten our heart. We have forgotten our divine presence. And this starts from the very beginning. So in these pointings, we're pointing you back to this divine presence, because without this awareness in the background, the scene itself is not there. You see, we're always in the scene, always in the play, not recognizing the screen in the background. That's the source of this reality. And that source, that awareness, is divine. It is God's presence, and it is what all beings are experiencing at the same time, right now, in this moment. There's no other moment but you. You are the present moment itself. You're not dealing with a world where I have to become present. You are presence. So this is what we are all pointing to, is the divine presence of love. And the way we recognize that is through meditation. So we're going to go into meditation now. And I know a lot of you have been here and you know exactly what to do already. Is to dive deep within and just become silent and be the observer, just listening, stripped of what you think you are, and just be. So I'll turn the camera around and we'll go into meditation. Because the focus is not for me. It is for you to just dive deep within yourself. Let this just be a moment of relaxation, a moment of no mind. Just for a moment, you can come back to mind. But true meditation is to strip you of the character, where the only thing remains is your natural sense of presence. So, if you beings are in a nice quiet place or even in your car walking, let us just come to presence by recognizing our breathing. Just breathing, allowing breathing to be. In that breathing is presence. And as we're just breathing, let us just tune into the hearing. Maybe there's a tune playing. Maybe there's kids in the background. But you're just hearing. You're not engaging in anything. You're just simply listening. And when you're simply listening, you're present. Just like when you're seeing, you're present. When you're touching someone or feeling the air go against your body, you are present. You see, presence is who you are. It is effortless. You know your presence by the intuitive sense, not the mind. Now that you're just breathing and hearing, you're feeling the air go against the body. Just remain present. Just be. And when you're being, you notice that the silence is already there. Silence is beyond sound. Awareness is beyond activity. Just be. And when you're just being, embrace the freedom and openness and love that is there.
Imagine looking up.
Remain in the silence. Do not come out your silence. Just remain as presence. the silence of being. There's no intentions there. There's no judgment. There's no hate. There's only presence. Be. Just be. Allow the mind just to flow. Now that we have had our taste of our own silence within ourselves, our own natural sense of presence, let us remain this way, in this beautiful state of being, where you can do anything, just be present doing it. There's a reason why I allow silence to be, because silence, it is the most important part of meditation, not my voice. So I'm actually trying to see how long you can take your own silence. Because silence and love is your natural state of being. When I say silence, that means the absence of the noise in your head. That is silence. And this is, like I said, the most important part of meditation, is to dive deep within yourself and recognize the divine. That light within us all that illuminates this whole experience. It is who you are, the silence of being. Remember, this just means the absence of the noise in your head. Allowing the thoughts to be while you remain present. This is who you are. And I thank you guys for coming. I love you guys. And remember, meditation, it is who you are. So practice. Practice as much as you can. Practice until you get it. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you guys, and see you next time. Lots of love and peace to you all.